Hey guys. All right, I'm gonna show you a pathway to where you can just run all the way through without having to do the rock method if you don't have a hunter for your fire team, okay? Now this is not new. This was the old D1 pathway, but I was doing it on stream and a lot of people were asking, what is this pathway? I've never seen it before. Maybe if you're new to D2, etc., you don't know. So when you start, if everyone on the fire team is ready, you can literally just start and go. I'm going to show you two different versions of this. One is if you're a little bit slower and you don't start immediately. And the other is if you're able to start immediately. So you just kind of go around here. You're just going to keep going. This is no invis. Kind of hug behind this rock, because essentially what you're going to do is you're actually going to follow this guy. You don't want him to see you though. If he sees you, he will notify you, but you're literally just going to follow him. You're going to hug this left corner. Make sure no one's jumping. Make sure no one's doing any kind of attack. You hug that way, and then we just run. And we're just going to run, and we should be able to run all the way to the very end. You're going to go up over this rock. You can actually double jump here. That guy will not see you. And your pathway is going to be right over here to the end. Now, a lot of times, you're not going to be that fast, actually, and this Gorgon right here is going to see you. So I'm going to show you this exact pathway if you are slow with your fire team and you don't quite make it that fast over. Things you should look out for. So that's part one. Literally run to the end. This was not new, like I said. This was a D1 pathway. We used to do it all the time in D1. But a lot of people didn't know about it. So this is no hunter on your fire team. You can't go invis. There you go. Part two, this is going to be the same exact version, but you're a little bit slower. So you know there's always the one person who's really far behind, and you might miss your chance to be able to just run straight through. You can still go through this pathway. You just have to wait for a couple of Gorgons. So, going to show you that. Same thing, we're going to start off exactly the same way. And even if you're slow getting to this part, it's okay. Usually you can just wait for the guys to make their pathways up here. One thing I do want to mention though is you could put coil on too, just in case you do get seen by one of these Gorgons up here. You can put coil on and melt it with 3 coil. So same thing, you come up here, crouch, you can stay behind this wall. You can actually stay a little bit behind if you want, although you might get seen by the guys behind. Wait for this guy to turn around. And you're just going to hug this left wall. Same thing. You follow him. He's oblivious to you. And you're going to go this way. Now, if you're slow getting over here, it's fine. These are the one things I want to show you about. So, say you come around here and you're going to see a Gorgon coming around this wall right over there. We'll wait for it. Because sometimes if you're slow, there he is. You're going to see him. And you're going to be like, what do I do? Literally just stay here. Just stay right here. He's actually going to turn around. Go around that rock. Although I kind of shot, so he might be a little pissy at me. Probably shouldn't have done that. He will finish his pathway, though. He will go back on it. And we're just going to stay put. We don't have to rush it. He will turn around and go around his rock. Just like that. And when he goes around his rock, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Then you can go around him. It's the same pathway up here. But look, now this guy's also not on the correct pathway. But he does the same exact motion. He just goes around his rock. So when he makes his way around his rock, then you're going to be able to go, and you're going to be able to run to the end, just like that. So same exact thing. It's just if you're a little slow, just play it a little slow when you get to that curve. If the guy's coming around the rock, just wait for him to go around his rock. And same with that guy, you can just wait for him to go around as well. You don't have to rush it. Same if you have coil, take your coils out, melt them. There's usually also a lot of ammo on the ground on the previous encounter. So if you switch to coil pre, it helps a lot as well. So if you've rallied the flag at all in this encounter, that'll help as well. All right, stay tuned for part 2. We're going to do the rock method.